Greetings, 1, 2, 3. I'm back with a new video. I'm just rolling today. I got a whole bunch of videos. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of videos. And I believe it's a result of my angels. I told them, like, yo, give me some things that that people can actually use, some information that people actually use. Give me some good topics that I can talk about that you guys know that I am very versed in. I can really explain myself about to other people and help them realize like what's really going on. So I have another video and I'm happy about it, and this is a result of me sitting on the steps and I saw a particular female that I've been liking for a long time, and I knew that she's the one that I should talk to for a long time. However, with me, I'm very meticulous when it comes to timing, especially when it comes to me approaching a female. Because as I said in one of my other videos, I do recon before I engage. I do recon with a person before I engage with them for whatever it is that I want to do with them. In particular, we're talking about females right now. Before I approach a female to get her number, talk to her for a little bit, get her number, and then take things from there, I do recon. Because I'd rather do recon to figure out if this female is worth my time at all. If she's not worth my time, then I can just stop and just go somewhere else and just keep it moving. Rather than most guys, they just see a beautiful body and a beautiful face, and then they just go and they just engage, and then there's like so many red flags, but they're not paying attention to the red flags. They just want to get into the pants or whatever else they want to do with them. Nuh-uh. Me, I've learned my lesson. I've been there, I've done that, and now with the recon, I save myself so much amount of time. But anyways, with this female, she works at a family dollar store, and I see her probably maybe 3 or 4 times a month, maybe a little less. And every time I see her, it's just like these vibrations come out of her. It's like, talk to her, talk to her. But I'm like, most of the time that I see her, she's either talking to somebody or we're just like walking right past each other, and I'm like a robot. Whenever I set my destination to where I want to go, I'm just like gone. But then sometimes she comes around the corner, it's just like, oh, there she go, and then bam. So I said to myself, all right, if this keeps happening, and for the times where I talk to her, somebody like her boss, this idiot that I feel like he don't want me talking to her, and which I haven't seen him in a while, anyways, but. Every time I talk to her, he comes, and then it's like, I'm like, it's like, it like ruins everything. So I said to myself, the next time I see her, or one of the times I see her, I'm going to have to just stop, regardless of what I'm doing, and just talk to her. So anyways, I was sitting on the steps, and I saw her in a car with another guy. He was driving, and she was in the passenger seat. And I said to myself, oh man, I hope that's not what I think it is. What's going on? But then, me being conscious, I said, hey, wait. Don't let your ego get you down and start being angry and start talking about her bad or anything like that. Stop. That might be her friend from a long time ago just dropping her off. Or it might be a guy that just started talking to her, and she don't like him, but she's just getting a ride for him. There's a million plus things that could be. So that's one thing that causes this video. The second thing is there's a female who has about 3 kids. I think 3 kids. Female that lives down that way. And in the winter or maybe before, she used to be with this African American guy, so-called African American or colored person, male. And they was together a lot, and he was together with the kids a lot. And now, months later, I constantly see her by herself along with the kids. And it got me to thinking this. I say to myself, as I usually say anyways, when the topic comes up about relationships, I encourage people that you have to be comfortable while you are single and learn to love yourself, before you'll be comfortable in a relationship with someone else and to be able to be loved by that other person, regardless of gender. You have to learn to be comfortable by yourself, because if you're not comfortable by yourself, you'll do what a lot of people do now, and what I used to do is running around looking for a female to help me feel comfortable, and I kept looking outside myself, and just that little, I would just look at the physical of the female, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's all right, we have a little bit in common, and then, oh, okay, let's talk, and blah, blah, blah. For a few months, things will work out, and boom, everything flatlines. Everything just doesn't work. So my encouragement to females is everybody actually to be comfortable with yourself first, and be really, really comfortable by being by yourself, and just enjoy being single for as long as possible. But then when you feel like it's time and you find that right person, then go ahead and do it. That's what I'm doing. I've been relaxing for a long time, and now I'm excited to find that female, but I know to be relaxed and just relax, and when that right female comes, bam, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and get her. And that's why I thought that Family Dollar girl, it was the one, but I'm still giving it a little bit of time, and if it feels right, the timing is right, and I can go ahead and then engage, and I'm gonna do it. But it's like another thing with females is I encourage the females to take their time when finding another guy, because it's like there's so many females who are left single with children, a bunch of children, like 2, 3, 4, 5 children, and they're all they're taking care of the kids by themselves. And it's like, unless you want to be stuck like that, like with those women, and those women, they're okay with it. Some of them are okay with it now and they're doing good, but there's a lot of them that's still struggling. And that lady that I saw, who used to be with another guy, she's by herself now, pushing strollers, and had 2 other kids. And I'm like, wow, whatever happened to that one dude that she was with? So females, take your time. I don't care how cute or handsome that other guy is. Take your time and make sure that this is the one before you actually go ahead and say, okay, well, I want to date this guy and yada yada yada, and let's take it further. Really think about it. Unless you want to be, unless you want to be single with children, a bunch of children, and then that might slow you down from whatever else you wanted to do later on in your life. So just really, really think about it. And to the fellas, really, really think about it with these women, because a lot of them are really deceiving, and yes, a lot of them look good, but like I said in my last video, there's a lot of deceiving females out there, and they really know what they're doing. So you got to know what you're doing. Get your intuition up, as I keep encouraging, so you can be aware of what this female is trying to do. Because get to a point where she just start talking, bam, you know her intention. So it's like, nope, I'm not gonna do this. So because she's trying to do this, so I'll just leave that part alone and then go do something else, or something of that nature. So really, really think, fellas, before you approach that female to get her number. Really think if this is really what you want. And even if you do get her number, you still get a chance to decide if you want to move forward with her or not. So you do have time. You do have time. So that's why I keep telling people, do as much recon as possible, because you don't want to get yourself trapped and then either having a disease or having children with another kid, with another female, or another person that you don't really want to see anymore. And I tell people also is that child, like if you guys know that you're not going to be together for long, and you don't want to be with that person, then don't have a child with them. Just don't do it. Because that child is a link, and that link will keep you together and have to keep seeing each other in some shape or form. Unless one person just completely leaves and never comes back at all, like a lot of guys, but some women also. So it's really, really something to think about. It's something that I've been thinking about for many, many years after looking at my sisters and the people of my family, and it all hit me, and that's why spending a lot of time by yourself, you can get information, and if you stop talking, you can get information, and you can contemplate and be able to make better decisions. That's why, fortunately, I'm single, never had children, and now I just have dogs, and I can deal with dogs, so I can lock them up and put them away somewhere, and then I can still go out and have fun. Versus a lot of people, when you got children, you got to find babysitters, you got to more feeding, you got to figure out how you're going to teach them stuff, you got to go to school, a whole bunch of all of this stuff. So that's why I like the way my situation is. But it's all up to you what you want in your life. So it's something to think about. All right, that's enough from me, and peace out till next time.